And welcome back. So it's Tuesday, not Monday, and it's time for a reaction. Yeah, I know. Anyway, as I said with my video last week when I was late, basically it's just hot as hell in the UK, especially when I'm in a relatively small office and I have the computer running and I have lines and it just warms it up. Houses in the UK are meant to keep the warmth in, and I'm definitely learning that in my room right now. Anyway, what I've come across is something I've talked about before, about how well I would fare against Jack Sucks at Geography, and how I think we're probably a similar level right now. Well, seems the best way to do that is to see how he did with the Can I Beat All the Sidemen at GeoGuessr? Well, I got to, after my first time, I got about halfway, and I eventually finished with W2S. Am I going to be put to shame now with Jack just wiping the board? Let's get into it.
Beat the Sidemen. Think you've got what it takes to beat the Sidemen at GeoGuessr? I don't know. Let's find out. So this is a challenge where...
It is the kind of, I don't know, let's see. I wonder if he has the same thought as me on this one. That this isn't really beating the Sidemen. This is beating their AI versions. Because I found almost all of them, apart from potentially KSI and Bazinga, I think the AIs are far better than their real life counterparts. But it'd be cool to see like a real one-on-one between, you know, Jack and Zerka. Or I'll take you on, Jack. You still want to do collabs? I mean, I'm a nothing compared to your subscribers, but I also have a podcast I've invited you to. I'm just saying, you know, Tone Tale territory. You can do a voice. I'm just saying, if you want to do collabs. Anyway.
Where each of the Sidemen have played a round of GeoGuessr, and I have to try and get a better score than them. And I think it's ranked from, like, the worst score to the best, so JJ apparently was the furthest away. I think I should be fine getting to about here, but you know that my GeoGuessr is a bit up and down. So Vic, Harry, and particularly Zerka, I think is where I'm going to...
I think the big thing with this is actually it comes down to... the way in which you play GeoGuessr as well, and I found this. So, like, if I'm in the mood, I'm in the mindset for landscapes, then I can do landscapes. I've done them before. I've done the kind of, you know, the just completely middle of nowhere and guess that it's a mountain in Scotland or something. I've done that before, but I don't generally enjoy playing that. I travel a lot, and I have decent knowledge of certain places, but it kind of messes with you if you're in the middle of nowhere, if you're not used to it. And players like Zerka, W2S, Vic, I think to a point, all kind of like that. So I think that's where it becomes difficult. Obviously, you know, what we found with JJ is basically you're in all the capital cities. So, you know, if you're in a capital city and it's like... you know, oh, the Taj Mahal is there. Oh, I wonder where it might be. Although I know it's not capital, but you know what I mean. Like it's the obvious ones there, but it does come down to how you play as well. Whether you like moving, not moving, whether you like urban areas, non-urban areas. It can be difficult.
Struggle. And there's actually some like stuff I can win as well, but I'm not worried about that. Let's just see what happens. So we'll go.
I'm gonna have the third rant on this. You'd think you could win the stuff, Jack, but I have no proof of this apart from an email once about me winning the prize from the Tops cards, which was 2 years ago, and then never hearing from them ever again, despite emails to that person and to the organisation that kind of runs it online, and never hearing back. So whether you actually ever get these prizes, who knows?
Going against KSI to begin with.
I want to point this out,
custom skins.
But I think I got lost
1 of 10.
In the system
oh my
somewhere.
god, did he do 10 rounds? I thought it was literally just 1 round each. Oh, that makes things way more intense.
Oh,
okay,
that's Helsinki.
I thought that said Helsinki there. Does it say Helsinki? It does. So does that mean we are in Finland? It's not kind of what I would have pictured Finland looking like, and I'm worried I'm going to get sucked into that.
No, I got this one against JJ as well. It was literally like that building. I've been there. I've stood there. I think what he's probably thinking is that he's expecting it to be a lot colder. When I was there, it was January and it was just covered in snow and ice. Absolutely beautiful. What I expected from Finland. But yeah, I guess if you saw it like this, it doesn't fit the stereotype a lot of us have of Northern Europe.
I think I kind of want to confirm it's definitely Finland, because I think it says Helsinki there as well, right?
Does.
Yeah,
That is
Helsinki City
absolutely
Museum.
Helsinki.
Do we go for it? Yeah, I think so. It's going to be quite
Very
easy. I
good
don't know why I'm
transit in
zooming
there.
in on the UK. All right, there's Helsinki. I suppose we could maybe try and get a perfect score. I don't know how important it is. It just looks warmer than I thought Helsinki would look. I'm not...
Exactly what I just said. Yeah, that's... I think it's probably still cold there. I mean, if you look around, I think there's people in jackets and stuff. And there's a lot of clouds around. But yeah, if you'd been there last January, if anyone follows my travel channel, let me know when I was there. I think it was last January though. That was nice and snowy, like a foot of snow.
Not gonna lie, there's probably areas further up north that are snowy. I guess this climate generally isn't that different from the UK. All right, I've only got 56
No, it's much, much colder than the UK.
seconds. We'll go like here, maybe. Why not? And I'll see if I can find anything that might give us a bit more of a clue. It's got to be pretty central.
Where
Where would I
want
want to go? Do I just leave it there? I think we're
You're actually
probably
not
fine
that
just
far.
leaving it.
So he's not that far from the docks. If he just goes down one of the roads there, from how he's facing it there, like face out from the building, it just goes straight down. And if you turn left, you can actually get the ferry over to the mainland as well.
There, let's drop the guess. Okay, and now we get to see where JJ went. So he knew it was Finland. Okay, fair enough, but he just went further north. I was pretty close. I was just 1,000 yards away. Right, we go again, though. I'm actually a bit more nervous now that I realize there's so many rounds. I thought I'd just have to do 7 quick games, and that's it. So I only have 2 minutes here.
Man, I wish.
Where's the sun? The sun is in the south, so we're northern hemisphere. It looks like the Americas to me so far. Oh, no, I take that back completely. I guess this is... It's like Japanese or Korean. It's got lots of the little circles, so I think that's more of a Korean thing generally. I'm going to go in Seoul for now.
That doesn't seem as obvious,
see if we can find anything that gives us a little bit more of a clue. Any flags? It's the kind of place that would have a flag. Tower? Crayson Tower. Okay. Coffee Roasters, Slow City. Come on, there's got to be a little flag. It feels Korean to me. That's what I'm thinking. But I would love to see a little flag somewhere. Wait, got a little Hong Kong there and China. It's money exchange though. So, yeah, I guess people would be visiting these countries. There's no Japan or Korea. No, there is a Japan. Yeah, it is Korea then. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Nice. It was further...
That's something I've said before. Basically, when you get those circles, it's... Because pretty much everything he was looking at there was a sign or, like, neon, it wasn't quite the kind of natural way in which I think Korean is written, generally. In normal text, you see it better. It's far more cartoony, but yeah, those circles... And I rarely see many people talk about that, actually, which I thought would have been a lot more people that see it, is that is the easiest way to figure out something is South Korean. It's circles. Circles in their words just separate them from everything else.
Oh, no. I'm actually pretty spot on again, because it's just the capital. Yeah, he got the country, but he's not clicking in the capital. Silly.
That's good. Okay. Just
Power
clicks.
tariffs in India. Nice. Good. It does literally say India as well, so we know which country we're in, but... I guess he'll have also seen this. Is there anything that might narrow it down a little bit more? Uttarakhand. Okay, Uttarakhand. Maybe that's one of these sort of provinces.
I mean, I'm having a little look
about Uttarakhand. India's massive, you know. He might beat me on this one. So far, though, we're taking him down. It's a nice little thing that's set up here. I like it. I didn't see anything. Destination Uttarakhand, and we've got mountains. So there's more mountains in... Oh, it does say Uttar. Okay. Oh, hang on, Uttarakhand. He's not going to be closer than this, right? If I just go in the capital here, I think I'll be looking okay. Like the capital of this region.
The main reason I got that is because the language. It's weird because when you look at India as a snapshot, you think that all the language looks the same, but if you actually zoom in a little bit, they are very distinctively different. I'm not very good at knowing them altogether, but if you have a kind of, oh, this looks like this, let's look at a map. That's the big thing. If I ever see any text of India on something, I'll just zoom into India and just look around for something that looks similar and be like, okay, it's probably there.
Region, I mean. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's actually New Delhi. I overcomplicated it.
That's hilarious because I said probably something like New Delhi because the language was similar. Nice.
I stayed out of that region. So I did a bit of damage to him, but not that much. All right, and we are off once more.
It is surprising how long KSI and Bazinga
looks like South America to me, maybe. Let's just get a look at the sun. South to northern hemisphere, so maybe Mexico instead. Pink taxis, yeah. Often in Mexico, you see a lot of like signs for Coca-Cola, I've noticed as well, but that's probably
Coca-Cola
a few
is absolutely
regions of
huge
South
in
America.
Mexico.
Let's have a look at these, because they're all quite helpful, really, aren't they? Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But whereabouts in Mexico? Do I just go Mexico City? Probably safe to. Most of them have literally been the capitals, right? I think, hang on, hasn't every round been a capital? Is New Delhi the capital of India? It is. Yeah, I think there's a capital city thing going on. Unless I'm being stupid and I've forgotten. I'm gonna just go for this one, I think. Where have I clicked? Yeah. Should we go for it? Yeah. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. All right, let's see where he went. Nice, yeah, he's literally just clicking the word, but we were right to click the capital again. So
and this is
we haven't
right
actually killed him off yet, because he's actually playing better than I expected he would. All right.
See, I'm not the only freaking one. It's actually playing better than I expected. Yeah, they all do. They all do, Jack. I think, like I said, KSI's and Ethan's are the nearest to what they actually play like, but Jesus, yeah.
Right, we are off once more. We do have a sign that's quite hard to see. Bleu? Is that French, maybe? I suppose this could be French, potentially. Definitely looks European. Yeah, that kind of still looks French to me. Yeah, we got the EU play.
That's hilarious. I mean, Jack does this a lot, and I'm sure I've done it, and please, people, let me know if you see me do it. But it is quite funny that he zoomed into a sign that was perfectly aligned with the Eiffel Tower and completely missed the fucking Eiffel Tower. Like, he must have watched that back and just gone, oh, God. Because, like, where is this? Oh, there's a big building. I don't know. Like, what the hell? How do you miss the Eiffel Tower?
Plates, nice.
There we go.
I think we might be in France, so we should get a nice spot here. If I can find the Eiffel
doesn't look like the Chinese town.
So we're on the other side of the river, right? So, like this side, or would we be over here? If we face north, it's behind us. So yeah, we're in the right kind of spot. If I go here, I could get a perfect score here, right? Return to start. Let's try and find the blau thing. Let's see if we see it anywhere. No, I don't.
That is such an English way of saying a French word.
Just right, Rashmaninoff. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for Rashmaninoff.
Words
to that effect. Oh, I just need to line up with that.
Okay, in fact, all words to that effect.
Okay, so, is it?
I know it is weird. Jack,
what is that?
Does do that a lot.
There is I guess it could be that one, but I don't think
messes
it's
up
straight enough. Right? It's a little footbridge, so we're probably fine about there. Yeah, let's drop the guess in. Let's see. Oh, so he went in Germany. And I got 5,000 points! Woohoo! Alright, double damage.
See, this is where you know it's AI. I think that's where you know it's AI and not a person. Because most of the time you're just going to go, oh yeah, it's usually better with JJ. Even JJ isn't going to put down Germany when the fucking Eiffel Tower is there. Just wouldn't do it. Like, you just wouldn't.
We might not actually need to play all 10 rounds. ABBA the Museum. Okay, so thinking Sweden. We've got a little Swedish flag over there as well. But not necessarily. You know, it might be to throw us off. So I do want to just have a little explore just to double check. Yeah, that looks Swedish still, that bus. And it looks like, yeah, they're chatting in Swedish.
These days, anyway.
Yeah, .se. Okay, so can we...
they weren't that relevant after like 1974, 1975.
I don't know how quickly we might just randomly spot the ABBA Museum. We've got a museum up there. Arma Museum, okay. We've got some music down there. It's got to be close to here, right? Stadtmuseet Stockholm, okay. ABBA the Museum. Oh,
nice.
Okay, return to start.
It's always good when you can actually go around and find it.
It's over to our side, so I'm pretty much here then, right? Like there? Yeah, maybe up a bit. Okay, let's drop the guess in. So I think we should kill him here. Let's see. Yeah, he's just not guessing the capitals. What a fool. And we got another 5k, which is nice.
Nice.
Alright, we've officially defeated JJ with a perfect score. You've unlocked the next Sidemen challenge and moved one step closer to winning a trip to the World Championship Finals in Copenhagen. Alright, so we're now up against Ethan. Now, just to remind you, you can actually purchase this custom Jack Sucks at Geography skin. It's got a little play button chain. Pretty cool. Okay, next up. This feels a little bit trickier, I'm not gonna lie. So, kind of looks Spanish, Portuguese maybe. Not seeing any EU plates, so I'm thinking it's South America, possibly Mexico. Got an Alto. I should know that.
Good
Rent
idea.
autos. Yeah, let's have a little look down here. What have we got here? SA.
And this is where you're gonna
Let's get back down here. I
decide
think this
whether
is quite
you're,
a tricky one to start off with.
whether
I'm
it's
not going to lie
Portuguese
to
or
you. Because
Spanish,
that little
which is what I
Coca-Cola
always
sign,
say.
I don't think it actually was. Let's go down here and see if we get something a bit more obvious. We've got a .com. I think that's somewhat common in Mexico as well. So apparently Ethan played better than JJ, and JJ actually played pretty good, I think. Like, he got more or less every country. Oh my god, he's actually dropped it.
He did, but they were very obvious countries. Like, they were very obvious countries. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm someone that doesn't really care as much about the place, I just want the country. But he did just get the countries that were very simple, like Helsinki. Now, granted, he had to know that Helsinki was in Finland. But they were very, very, very obvious countries. Ethan's definitely better. I actually think, given the last time the Sidemen did Geoguess together, I feel like Ethan maybe is misplaced in this lineup.
In a guess. Bloody hell, did not see that coming. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to go Mexico City, but I'm not feeling good about it. I think it could be Brazil. Do I go Brazil? Do I switch? Okay, it was Guatemala, so we're getting quite tricky now. But fortunately, he did go in
I'm not too
Brazil.
sure I've ever
So we've done a lot of damage to him. And I didn't really do that great. Alright, next up, looks like Northern Hemisphere Europe. We've got a Gate 4. Okay. Yeah, these have gotten a little bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually a bit anxious about it. So it's definitely just somewhere in Europe, but we're kind of out in the sticks here. Like, this is a tricky one in terms of architecture. I just feel like it could be a few different spots, you know, with these like nice
This is
little
something
houses.
you can figure
So
out,
that
though. It's
isn't
not like
actually
just being in the
EU
middle of
plate
absolute
there.
nowhere.
Oh, the car's gone. Okay, no problem. He's guessing. What? I must have less time this round. I mean, it could be UK. I guess I go here to solve area. It could be like Scandinavia as well. Let's see. Yeah. I was just looking at Denmark. So where did he go? No, he's done some damage to me. It's getting intense. Things are all going wrong. Okay, we've got... Is that a UAE flag? I think so. It's just vanished before my very eyes. This does look like United Arab Emirates, though. We've got a little Dubai there as well. He is guessing so quick. Okay, so we're actually in Dubai. We have like an...
Ethan's pretty good on the UAE guesses. I noticed this in the last one. He is pretty good on the UAE guesses. I know they've all been to the UAE. I'm pretty sure all of them have been. I'm guessing Ethan's probably a bigger fan. Maybe spend some more time out there.
Actual address. I guess I go a little bit on the outside of it. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe right there. Let's see. Oh, that actually might be enough to take.
That feels like absolutely not an Ethan guess. Because as I just said, he's actually pretty good on the UAE guesses. It's so weird, these AI things, because I'm presuming it's done off of AI watching how they've guessed or something like that, but I just don't see Ethan getting UAE wrong. I think he gets a lot of other ones wrong, granted. UAE just isn't one that he would.
Goes to the win. Yes, it is. We've done it. Phew. I feel like Ethan possibly wasn't trying too hard there. I think he maybe should have been in front of JJ. But alas, who do we go against now? Oh, we're with Toby. Okay, and he's got a cool little jacket on. Well, that's nice. All right, no idea how we're going to do here. Let's just see. So, I actually did lose one there, but we're fine. So we've got northwest, southern hemisphere. Once again, looking like a South America. I don't think we've had a single Africa yet, or Australia, or anything like that. I'm having a little wonder about. What do we have there? We've got like a little football pitch. Okay, pretty warm. I mean, this could be somewhere like South Africa. Let's have a look at these signs. No, I take that back. Right, he's taking his time as well, because I was getting a bit stressed out with Ethan's rapid guesses.
That's always a problem when you play someone and they're just so goddamn fast.
Right, he's dropped the guess. There's been so many Mexicos that I'm going to go Brazil. I know I'm in the rainforest there, but I don't want to be too far south in case it is Mexico. Let's have a look. Let's go for it. Ah, he did well there. He went Buenos Aires. So I did get the country. Did I? Where are we? Oh, no, it's Argentina. No. I'm being stupid. Okay, I'm actually in trouble. I might get knocked out of this. Right, we are in Africa this time. I'm a bit stressed out now. So it's looking like something like Nigeria.
It is amazing how quickly that happens. When you just get one loss and then suddenly your head just goes. It just goes. I've had that with guesses normally. Did with the play along last week. I did the play along and then just immediately one bad guess and your mind just goes.
Nigeria. He's guessing already. He's already guessing. I guess I go Nigeria. We'll have to, I suppose. We'll go like there. Maybe over a bit. We'll go here. Could be like Ghana though. Where did he go? So, yeah, it was Ghana, but fortunately he went far south, so we are catching back up. We're kind of equal. It's a bit of a head-to-head between me and Toby right now. Ooh, Africa again. Okay. Jakarta. No, that isn't that. Is that Senegal? No, that's Dhaka. Wait, Jakarta, it's over here, right? It's in, like, Indonesia. Yeah, Jakarta. Is this Indonesia? Doesn't look like it. I would have said this was another kind of Nigeria to begin with, but actually, when you look around, you look at the people and whatnot. Yeah, and you've got all the motorbikes. That was close. That would have been terrible. Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, it says Indonesia. We've got some Indonesian flags. Okay, where was it? I was pretty close that time. That's a nice amount of damage. Phew. All right, round 4. Looks like we're back in Europe. Yep. Are we in the EU, though? Not 100% sure. This looks like a little bit of LV. Latvia, maybe? Could it be Latvia? We go in Riga. I mean, there's a couple other L's, so I'm not super...
LV, it's got... I'm questioning myself now. Latvia... LV... I mean, just to have an L, you've got Latvia, Lithuania, but then there's not really that many. Yeah.
Confident. We'll try and find a little... Oh, hang on.
LV, you'd think so.
That's Lithuania, right? Not Latvia. So we could go Vilnius. Yeah. I'm probably okay there, I think.
Why, Jack? Why? That looks like it could very potentially be a hotel. Never take the flag of hotel. The almost definitive way of doing it is the URL. The URL never goes astray unless it's on a vehicle. That's on a sign. That's on a sign that is permanent. The flag can be removed. A sign is going to be right. That is going to be Latvia.
I'm quite happy with that. Let's see.
There we go.
Oh, it was Latvia, and he knew it. What happened there?
The URL.
Damn. Okay. Did I get mixed up on the flag, or did the flag suck me into the wrong thing? Okay.
The flag
this
sucked
is
you into the
looking
wrong
quite
thing.
European. Let's see if we can find where the sun is. I think it's over there in the south. So yeah, northern hemisphere. Let's get around this corner, please. Let's have a look. It's looking like somewhere like Italy, maybe. Iberia. Okay. That says Paris on it. It does look French at the same time. I think French is a... okay,
that can be misleading sometimes because a lot of architecture does have
Paris as well.
Parisian background, I think.
See it? Oh, yeah, it was Spain. It was looking a bit warm, but it's enough to still do damage. I am kind of hanging on a bit here.
This is exactly how I felt. This is nice to see because I remember the first time doing this. This is exactly how I felt. This is crazy. I should be way up there. This shouldn't be this difficult. But he's finding the same difficulties as I did, which is reassuring, because although there's things that I would have noticed that he didn't, there's things on mine that he would have noticed that I didn't. So
we are getting the wins, but it's closer than I would like. Mini Minter up next.
Than you expect.
So we're nearly halfway there. If we can get past this, we successfully have beaten half of the Sidemen. It is making me a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Right, we are off, and we are looking around. Okay, so it looks like we are in Asia somewhere, but which part of Asia? Because Asia is pretty huge. I'm thinking Japan so far, but not totally convinced. He has guessed already. Yeah, I guess we go Japan. I'm looking around. This looks Japanese. And I guess we just go in Tokyo as well. We'll click like there. We'll get a bit closer. Okay, that's what I've gone with. Yeah, it was Osaka in Tokyo. He went Taiwan, which is interesting. Okay, nice chunky amount of damage off the bat. Round 3. Nope, round 2. Okay. Looks like we are back in Europe, I think. So, yeah, we are. Let's get to some words. What we got here? Ooh. Okay, quite wild-looking words there. It's making me think of something like even Greek, but I know it isn't Greek, but just those big long words.
Hesburger is, oh no! Shit. Hesburger is either Lithuania, Latvia, or Estonia. Which one is it? Is it not? Or maybe it's not even that. Oh my god. Max. Who I'm actually, by the way, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, Career Ladder, is hopefully coming on my podcast soon. So, but he just did a video on Hesburger. And in its native country, it continually outsells McDonald's. Oh my god, Hesburger. I feel like it's one of those countries. I'm probably completely wrong. I watched the whole video when it... damn.
Birds. Come on, give us something. Give us something. Oh, not the flags that we're after.
gonna irritate
do we go
me for not
somewhere
remembering
like
exactly.
Sweden again with those long words? I think we maybe do. I'm surprised we don't have a big old flag, to be honest. A
Could
nice
be
flag
further
would
up
be really useful to me.
God,
I'm gonna
it could
click
be.
around
Maybe it's
Stockholm
Finland.
in the
Ah,
meantime.
damn.
It's a bit of a tricky
I'm
one.
so
though.
annoyed
What we
because
got
we
here?
never really see
Got some
Hesburgh outside the
flags,
country.
but I don't think they're gonna help me out. No, what about a flag over here then? Go on. These are not the flags that I'm after. I'm gonna see something in the last second, aren't I? Okay, where is it? Phew. It's Helsinki again. Okay, that's totally.
Okay, so I don't feel too bad. I said Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, and it's literally just over the water to that in Finland. But yes, it is Finland that was in the video as well. And I have seen a Hesburgh in person because of being in Finland. Ah, damn it. Max, you're not going to be watching this, but I really was paying attention to that video. I genuinely was. That's why it's annoyed me.
Fine, he went down in Madrid. Oh, we're doing damage quick.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be taking
and
out completely
if we can
here,
do this one, we're good. And this
finding
looks
him
like
a lot
we are
easier
very
than I
much in Europe again. Yeah, there's a little bit of EU
Although I did that
blue.
with
Whereabouts
W2S,
in
I think
Europe?
nearly beat him and then
it's quite
just knocked
nice.
out.
Looks like it could be another France or something, perhaps. Let's get to the hustle and the bustle. I need a big old sign, really. Was that a flag? It's an Italian flag, but is it just an Italian? It is. Can't be trusted. Cannot be trusted. But in the meantime, I'm like round here, hedging my bets between a few of them. See that sign? Mott? I'm not seeing enough. And he has guessed, so I guess we're just sticking with where we are and we're kind of hedging our bets. Yeah, let's see. Oh, did he get it? He did. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I must have missed something there that he spotted. Okay, whatever. Right, we don't have EU blue, or maybe we do. Is that EU blue with? Yeah, it is, but it's with yellow. Okay. I don't know what that means. This looks a little bit more Eastern European than where we've been previously.
Is that like Luxembourg or Netherlands
or both? Enough to know. I mean,
there's a very few people that have that.
Again. We've got a Salvation Army type building. That doesn't really help. Preschool. Got any flags, guys? Any little flags anywhere? Actually, quite a bit of English when we look about. It says like CrossFit and stuff, but that is definitely not English. That could be back towards Sweden again. World Services not helping me out. Yeah, we're back up here. We might die here. I'm actually a bit scared. Oh no, where was it? Has he done it? Netherlands. Is that me out then?
That's you done.
He's killed me
That's
off.
it.
He hasn't. I'm on 68 points. It was the Netherlands.
So that is something somebody in my comments said that before. It's the yellow back and the yellow front with that blue. That's the Netherlands. Which I should know quicker. I spent so much time out there. I basically lived there for 4 months. But I was in Utrecht and I don't drive, so trains are very good in the Netherlands, I will say. Getting around on the train in the Netherlands, but I walked a lot as well. I know it's a sin. I didn't cycle when I was in the Netherlands, but I just don't trust myself being cycling in another country. I'd rather walk.
I've just been to the Netherlands. All right, sun is
so I felt
more southern hemisphere. Could be our first New
this
Zealand,
is
maybe.
Like
maybe Australia.
One-hit wonder for both of them now. Really?
No, I take all of that back. I can't believe I'm hanging on here. I can't believe I'm going to be defeated by Mini-Mint. I'm Jack Sucks at Geography. I've got a geography channel. Oh, this is a nightmare of epic.
How do you think I felt? I mean, I'm not a specific geography channel, but I do a lot of geography on this channel.
Proportions. What do I do? He's gone. He's guessed. The pressure's on me. The sun is north, so it's got to be southern hemisphere. I'm about to go Australia. Oh no, random area of Australia.
Australia, but
let's see.
Yeah, really not. Iceland.
Not ideal. The sun may have lied to me there. I got absolutely demolished. So what happens now? Am I out? Right, I've been defeated, but don't worry, you can try this again as many times as needed. Phew! Though, I'm not gonna lie, he beat me fair and square. That was poor knowledge from me at the end. Simon actually played really well, better than I was anticipating. The sun threw me off there with the hemisphere, but maybe I made a mistake. Okay, should I play again and try and defeat all of them? Let me know in the comments. To be fair, Simon did absolutely smash me there. A little bit embarrassing, not gonna lie. But anyway, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, click that like
and of course do that for me as well. Yeah. Definitely do it again, Jack. Absolutely do it again. I mean, I had to do it 2 or 3 times and just couldn't get past it. W2S, God, I can't remember where the hell I ended now. But yeah, I mean, there were some things on there that I really should have got Hesburgh. It was really annoying me because I literally watched assured about that. I watched it. I saw it. I took everything in except seemingly that it was in frickin' Finland. Part of me kind of knew because I put it in that part of the world. But anyway, that was a difficult one. He found it just as difficult, which is reassuring because Jack has improved a lot and he found it about the same as me. People were far better than you'd expect. And again, a couple of road guesses from the Sidemen then makes me think that AI hasn't quite got it down for their guesses. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Do go and check out the video as it is. And yeah, go and tell them to do the rest of them. Let's see if Jack can make it all the way. Anyway, I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.